Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. It's the Chelsea Godfather reporting back to you. Please subscribe for regular updates. Today's news is our boy Trevoh Chalobah being recalled prematurely from his Crystal Palace loan. Um, it seemed like it wasn't too long ago where Maresca swore that he didn't have any use for uh, Trevor. And I don't know if y'all have watched that show called Seinfeld. There's this character named George Costanza, and where he would quit and then only to come back with his tail tucked in between his butt and say, please, can I get my job back? Well, it's almost in this way. It's almost like the other way around. In that, Maresca fired, uh, Chalobah, and now with his tail tucked between his butt, Chelsea club football club, we've now asked him to come back to the club that he loves. He never wanted to leave. He was pushed out, but it's all gone wrong. The early season promise everything was looking nice and sweet. We were flying high. At one point, we were actually in the title race, regardless of what Maresca said. But ever since he kept denying that whole title race thing, we've not only dropped out of the title race as of today, we've dropped out of the top four, down to fifth place as New Castle has jumped ahead of us. I believe they're 1 point in front of us, having beat Wolves 3-0 today as expected. And so, honestly, I don't know. I mean, bringing Chalobah back. I mean, like, what's that really meant to solve? I just hope that this is not a case of calling him back from this from his loan, and but then to leave him on the bench or to barely use him. I mean, if you're not gonna play him, just leave him. You just really should just leave him at Crystal Palace. But if he's being called back, I expect to see him start games, because clearly we have a need, right? With Fafana is gone for the season, even though he thinks he's going to be coming back, but he's basically done for the season. Disasi's head is on the chopping block. I mean, we can't sell him, fast enough this, January. The club, everybody just waiting there and hoping that some deal can be done to get him out of the club. Tosin, has done relatively okay, but Tosin lacks that pace. There's a certain level of pace that that you have to have as a central defender in order to match up and cope in this Maresca's setup, the way that he likes to set up, pressing teams high up the field. He needs central defenders that can press, and then if they get beat, they'll have the requisite pace to get back and hunt down their man and prevent an easy goal. Tosin lacks that pace. Just he's not that he's very slow. He's not slow, but he's not quite as quick. And so that half a yard worth of pace, it's a gamble, and I believe that's why he has kind of lost his spot to. At least he appears to have lost as of until Josh, appeared to have lost his spot to young 18-year-old Josh Achempong, who was given a rude, awakening and welcome to the Premier League by none other than Bournemouth's Semenyo. I mean, it is what it is. He's an 18-year-old kid. He has everything. He has all of the tools. He has the height, really nice height. Just talented young, center back. But clearly, he's only 18, and so from a physical point of from a physicality point of consideration, he's lacking. He needs at least another couple 2 years, at least 2 years to add some bulk, add some muscle to his frame. By the time he's 20 to 21 years old, Josh is gonna be really really rock solid. He's definitely one to keep an eye on. And I, for one, do not blame him in any bit for Semenyo's goal. Yesterday. For me, Josh had played. He was playing very well all up until that goal, and that goal was not his fault. So, but in any event, he was subbed off. I mean, I felt bad for the kid, but I was happy to see the Chelsea, faithfuls at Stamford Bridge give him a standing ovation, even as we were losing 2-1. That was really nice to see because the young boy, deserved it. But notwithstanding, again, it's obvious that we cannot rely on 18-year-old Josh, and that's where the decision to recall Trevoh Chalobah from the Crystal Palace loan makes sense. And so that's what we have to look forward to. Our next game is I believe on Saturday. On Saturday against Wolves, either Saturday or Sunday. I believe it's on Saturday against Wolves. I mean, and we're playing them at home. I mean that. If we don't beat Wolves at home, guys, I mean I don't know what we're gonna be doing. Like it's gonna be rough. I mean, Wolves have just been getting destroyed left and right by every team. And so, our own turn cannot be, different. I mean, they just lost today 3-0 at St. James Park. We need to win that game so we can get back up into the top four. We have to find a way to claw ourselves back up into top four where we, belong. It's obvious that, one of our key needs is we don't have a natural, reliable striker, and that Jackson, for all the good work that he's been doing on the pitch, and he does a lot of good work. However, when it comes to the main work, which is tucking the football in the back of the net, that's where Jackson has been lacking. He hasn't scored in the last, I believe, 6 or 7 Premier League goals, and it's not that he has in each of those games. He's been getting chances, multiple chances, quality chances in each game. He really should have been scoring about one, at least almost one goal a game in the last 5 or 6 games, but he scored none, and he's just been missing chances woefully. And it has been costing us. It's been costing us. So let's hope that something can be done. I mean, the window is still open. It's going to be closing in roughly about 2 weeks. So let's just hope that the guys upstairs are looking hard and trying to get us somebody. Matthias Tell is the only name that is being seems to be sought after. The young boy hasn't given us the green light yet. Bayern Munich, I don't know. I don't think even Bayern hasn't given us the green light. In the meantime, Bayern wants Christopher Nkunku, which we don't mind doing the deal for various reasons. His wages are high, and he's not being used. It's not really about his wages. The fact that he's not being used by the club, and of course the fact his wages are high. It's a double whammy. So Most likely he's going to be leaving, and we need somebody to come in and help Jackson, because we cannot rely on Jackson for the rest of the season. Otherwise, it's going to be mission impossible trying to finish top four. Guys, that's all I have for today. Please subscribe to my channel. Take care. God bless you guys. Peace.